hello to the senior school. So, last term and some of term 1, when we were at school, we were doing athletics. So I thought we might keep along that theme. And today's focus in our lesson today is going to be on triple jump. So, there are 3 parts of the jump for triple jump. You have the hop, which is jumping on the same foot. You have the leap, or the skip some people call it, where you jump off one foot and land on the other foot, and then jump, because we're coming from a leap, is jumping off one foot and landing on 2. So we're going to practice all 3 of those at the start, but first we're going to do a bit of a warm-up. Now, we're going to do what's called a active warm-up, which means a moving warm-up, and then at the end we're going to do a warm down, which is going to be static, and static means not moving. So we're going to do some stretches that are not moving. Let's do our active one. We're ready to go. Okay, now for our triple jump lesson today, you're going to need something to mark where you're going to go from. Now the distance can vary, but I reckon about 10 steps is about the way to go. Now, maybe if you've gone outside on a beautiful day, you might bring some sunscreen. I've got some cones as well to measure out. So I'm going to go from these red cones to my other set of blue. Okay, but you might do it something else. You can chuck a jumper down or something else, or maybe you brought out your bag to the park and you can give it a go that way. Okay, now the first one we're going to do is hopping. So hopping means jumping on the same foot. So we're going to just practice doing that. I'm going to go up on my right foot and then come back on my left. When we're jumping, there are going to be some different parts of our body to use. We can use our legs, as you saw there, but you might have also used your arms. You could have seen me alternating my arms. So that can help you with momentum going forward. All right, we're going to practice the next one, which is leap. Now, to get you jumping properly and steadily, I want you to try and hold this time for 3 seconds on your leap. Okay, and watch me. Whew, cool. All right, third one, jump. We're going to land on 2 feet. Now I'm going to go off 1 foot to land on 2 because I'm coming from a leap when I actually put all 3 of these together. Alright, that's our 3 jumps. Hop, same foot. Leap, 1 foot to the other one. Jump, 1 foot to 2 feet. Now, we're going to have to put all 3 of those together. When we're doing this, I want you to hold each jump for 3 seconds. And watch me as I do my one. And I'll try and count them in my head. So that's our triple jump. Now you could probably do that 3 or 4 times just to get an idea and get in a rhythm, especially maybe if you don't quite get it the first time. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to try to do a run up. When we're doing a run up, it becomes a bit tricky. This is where I see some people just forget which leg to go on. But I like to think about it as in I want to land on the same foot, then I want to land on the opposite, then I want to land both together. And that's how we get our 3. Triple jump, 1, 2, 3. So with our run up, I like to pretend to go one way and then mark it with something and then run up from there. As you might remember from in PE when we've done this, you must have your foot on or before the line, and we might have a few goes and see if I foul or not. And you can maybe watch along and see. All right. Alright, cool. So you would have seen me go off my left foot first and then my right foot first. So it might be a good idea for you to also be able to video yourself, and then you can give yourself feedback on where you can go. Maybe you were over the line, so you need to adjust your run up, or maybe you had a big gap before the line and you need to adjust your run up to move it a bit further forward, perhaps so you can get the most out of your jump. Now you might think, oh, well, at school we usually use a tape measure and see how far we got. You might not be able to do that. So there are a couple of different ways you could do it. So you could measure out by using lengths of your body. You could measure out by using steps, or you can measure out by using another object. You might have a broom at home and see how many brooms you can go forward. Okay, so you might not have to be a bit creative with how far you go. And then to measure it as well, to mark, maybe you do 3 attempts, because we do 3 at school, to see what your best one is, and you can mark it out with a cone, maybe grab some socks if you need a ball, or you can grab a hat or a jumper or your sunscreen as well, and you can measure it out that way. So I want you guys to give it a go at home and see how you go, and then you can mark down your results. If you were like 7, I got 7 steps, you could write in 7 steps and try to post a video of you doing the activity, because I'd love to watch you do the activity, and then I can give you some really good feedback on how you went. Now I'd love to also do this in a sand pit as well, but we don't have access to one, so just try and find some area that's not too rough, maybe the grass at Faulkner Park, and you could use the line that separates the path and the grass to measure where you go from as well. So that might help you out with finding a line like I did in this grass and path. That helped me do a line for mine. And then you can post your results to me. We're going to do a quick warm down now. So we did an active one where we're moving. This one's going to be some static stretching. So we're going to stretch our legs and our arms. If you can tell me which muscles I was stretching as well in the comments below, I'll be interested to see if you know those. All right, here we go. All right, I hope you enjoyed that lesson for today, and good luck to all those triple jumpers out there.